Hi everyone, it's me Becky. Just wanted to do a bit of an update for you all. Uh, so um, haven't made a video for about a month. Oh, sorry, that was a bit close up there. I'm just trying to stay out of the sun as well, so it's not the best quality of videos, I'm afraid. But yeah, just wanted to do a bit of an update as it's been about a month now since I last made my last video. Um, and I had my so first of all, I've had surgery. I had surgery back in 2014. I had it abroad. Things happened and I'm back to square one, basically. That's the long short of it. For anyone who's just watching. Um, so I went to my GP beginning of January and asked them to refer me back through the NHS to have revision surgery. And I don't know if I still qualify yet. So this is the journey for anyone else who's been in my situation. Just documenting it for that reason, really. Because I couldn't find anyone else in the same situation as myself. So I'm kind of going it alone, really. So if I can help someone else in my situation in the future, then that's great. So I had my GP appointment. They referred me. I then had a letter back saying that they were willing to see me, and I had an appointment with Dr Kirby, who's the surgeon at Telford Hospital, the Princess Royal Hospital. And that appointment was today. So this morning at 9:20, I went with Neil, my other half, and we went to see them, and the bariatric nurse Bryony, who I have to say is really lovely, bless her. She's really nice. She's not judgmental at all. Yeah, and she's easy to talk to. So that's fantastic. Dr. Kirby, I had heard lots of really good things about him, that he was, a really nice guy and he didn't judge you or anything. But to be honest, I felt kind of rushed and I didn't get a horrible vibe from him, but I didn't feel um that I could spill my heart out to him. Like, does that make sense? He's the typical surgeon. Um and he was asking me kind of black and white questions, which is fair enough because I guess that's all he's interested in, is the physical side of things, not the emotional side, which that's fair enough. So I didn't really get to put my whole point across. He kind of only had half a picture. So I left feeling that appointment a little bit disappointed. Is disappointed the right word? I don't know. Maybe I did think it was going to go slightly different than it did, but there we go. So yes, he has said that didn't get a yes or no, which is understandable. He asked me what sort of medication I was on, what health issues I have. And luckily I don't actually take any medication, apart from this vitamin D that I've been put on, because they were really worried about my low level of vitamin D. They said it was barely traceable or something, his words were. So they said I'll probably be on that for the rest of my life. But he's also given me a prescription for B12, which I've never taken, and he was really shocked at. But I was like, well, I didn't have this information. I went abroad, and you know, things were completely different to the NHS, so I didn't have that aftercare. And what else? Oh, he said that he needed to, in order to kind of get a sense of how to help me, he needs to see the insides of me. So I've got to do a barium x-ray or something like that. I think it's just where you swallow something and then they can capture, your stomach or whatever. They're trying at your throat or whatever they're wanting to do it for, that, whatever purpose. So obviously mine's my stomach they want to check. So I'll have to wait for an appointment through for that. And basically it's then up to them whether they want to progress me or not, or whether they don't think they can help. Because he did say, "Oh, what's your diet like currently?" and what are my portion sizes like? And I said to him, my portion sizes are smaller because I trained myself to think smaller. That's not to say I can't eat a lot more, because I can, but I trained myself. As for restriction, there is no restriction there, and that's my issue. And I said I feel sometimes like if it wasn't for the scars on my stomach, I wouldn't actually feel like I've had weight loss. I wouldn't feel like I've had a weight loss surgery. And anyone that looks at me wouldn't even think that I have either. And that's the kind of point I was trying to make. But he seemed to think that because I was having smaller portions. Now I say the smaller portions, they're smaller than what I had when I was overweight before my surgery. So we're talking big portions. Now I would class them as a normal portion, not even a small portion. So I think he was barking up the wrong tree when he said that I seem to have some sort of restriction, because I don't at all. So I'm hoping my stomach x-ray will show that, and just clarify to him that, I kind of have no restriction, and I need to have the revision surgery. And he's also said that it would be beneficial to see the specialist there. I can't remember what they said the name was. I can't think. Ah, yeah, sorry about that. I got interrupted. I think the door went, but Neil's gone to get it, so it's fine. As I was saying, yes, he's put down that I need to see the specialist there that deals in sort of revision surgery. I think probably to get like a second opinion. So we'll watch this space. I'm no nearer to knowing really if I'm going to be accepted. I know it's a long road, like I'm prepared for that, but I think if I was just to know one way or another whether they'd give me the chance, it would be fine, and I would be happy to wait, 18 months or whatever it is, if I knew that there was an end in sight. But it's just this limbo that I find really hard, not knowing. But I guess we're all in the same boat, aren't we? And as I said, before I left, because me and Brian needed the bariatric nurse, we had a little chat after Mr. Kirby, went on and did the rest of his appointments. We went and had a chat together, and she said about a book that would be beneficial, and I can't think what it was called, but I think it was like Living with Bariatric. I can't think. I'll find out for you, and I'll let you guys know. So she said to try that, and she's also invited me to all the like sort of seminars that they hold every so often throughout the year. I've missed one already this year, I think, which was in January. But she said, give them a go, try and come. So yes, I will go. But at the same time, I want to know that I'm on this process, and it's not going to be a waste of time. It won't be a waste of time for me, I know. But I don't want to get my hopes up. And then, because I felt really deflated today after my appointment. But Neil said to me, why are you being so negative? But I think it's because I always just see the downside to things, like, Maybe that's just my personality. I don't know. We'll see anyway. I was going to say something else and I can't think. My mind always goes blank when I do a video. So yeah, anyway, I went into this appointment with a list of things that I was going to say, because as soon as I go into that sort of circumstance where I have to talk like this, my mind goes blank and I forget words and I panic. But I didn't even need that letter because it wasn't even asked about personal things. So it was, yeah, a bit underwhelmed, I think, is the word to use today. I had expectations and they weren't met. So anyway, yes. But if anyone is looking to follow me as well, further right than YouTube, that didn't quite make sense, but see, my words have just gone bad. They're gone. If you want to follow me on another platform, that's the right word. I've got an Instagram account that I've set up especially for this kind of part of my journey. So if you want to follow me on there, please do. It's oh my god, I can't even think of my own account now. And if anyone wants to follow me on my Instagram account that's documenting this journey as well, the details are down below. Okay, my cat's just walked in. I'll see you guys soon. Take care, bye.